What it is, what it do, it's your boy Josh Retro, formerly known as Retch, and you are now tuned into Will Mass, Artist Spotlight. My name is Josh Retro. A lot of people call me Retch. That name was actually given to me as a kid just because of all the kicks I had, mainly Jordans. My art specifically is songwriting and acting. I take that really serious as far as creating sounds and creating words to fit sounds. I really think that's beneficial and essential. And what's the last thing?
Why you chose that name?
Got my name, again, it was given to me, and it's fitting. I feel like it not only represents what I wear, but it also represents my personality. I have an old school, old soul personality. I feel like I'm not too caught up in the moment with things. I more so like to make my present based on what has happened in the past, and then choose that to make or form my future. Artist to me, I feel like it's somebody who is a creator of anything, somebody that could turn nothing into something. I feel like artistry moving forward is going to be more and more popular. I feel like a lot of people are artists and they don't even know it. I think art is one of the best things a human being could put their mind to in order to excel themselves. I'm 26 years old. I grew up in the south suburbs of Chicago, south side of Chicago as well. All the same thing, in my opinion. So I grew up single parent home, majority. I also stayed with my grandparents for a long time, and I feel like that's where I got my old soul, older mentality in terms of being wise, working for what you want. You know, you don't just get it overnight. Everything isn't microwave, even though in the algorithms in which we living in, it may seem like that. But I feel like I'm fortunate that my grandparents and parents taught me to, you know, work for what you want, and you're not just gonna get it overnight. And that's a testament to my life right now. I feel like I got started in my art at a young age, watching Michael Jackson and playing the drums. Those were my first exposures to music. And I feel like dance was big for me too. I think as I got older, I started to get more infatuated with actually writing and songwriting, making songs, because of the challenge, essentially, of having a certain number of words to fit in one bar or one stanza and actually making it flow together to make it make sense. I like doing that. I feel like that's the fun part, a fun aspect of creativity, specifically creating music. I also feel like all of my influences in terms of artistry, whether that be Kanye West, whether that be Wiz Khalifa, whether that be Wale, all of them exhibit, you know, creating songs or songwriting. I feel like they create a compelling component to it, and it makes me want to participate. The best aspect of my art is, I would say, the enthusiasm and the exaggeration. I feel like with my art, I was really influenced by, like I was mentioning earlier, the Kanyes, the Ludacris's, the Tribe Called Quest, Michael Jackson's, like I was mentioning before. And I feel like my art is a reflection of all of that, because it's not just one-sided. You know, it's not just the stereotypical way of going about songs. Like, I could write a song about anything, whether that be street shit, whether that be relationships, emotional drama, or everyday life sacrifices. I think that's the fun part. That's what always provoked me as a kid. Like, something would happen, transpire in my life, then I'll take it to the pad, put it on the paper. Or I would see people going through things, and I would also put that on the paper and make it make sense for them. My creative process comes 50% of the time from me driving. I really like, cars. I really like driving. As a kid, I had the toy cars, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just where you take in a lot of music on the daily, unintentionally. And I feel like in that moment, that's when I'm the most creative because I'm inspired by what I'm hearing. And in that, I create my own. So I just drive and I see something, I just ponder, and I think of a line. And then after that line, I'll follow up with it while I'm at the crib, in my writing mode, have my laptop up, and I just start typing rhymes to follow what the line I just made. So I think I don't really have a real structure, but I do know that I make a lot of my rhymes off driving. Well, for one, God inspires me because, that's the almighty power, and I know without him, I wouldn't even have the abilities to express myself. Outside of that, I would say just trying to show a voice for anybody. It could be a person that feels as if they aren't privileged, they aren't acknowledged, a person that feels as if they have everything. I feel like I speak to all people, and it's about just trying to get people to have a solid camaraderie without being combative, without resorting to violence. I just think that, music should be fun, even though you may talk about some of the hardship that we go through as a people. I want people to feel good, man. At the end of the day, I think it's all about just having it's all about you being secure with yourself. And everybody's not gonna be secure with themselves initially. You gotta go through things. And I feel like my music, my songwriting, my acting can show people that, there's gonna be times where you're uncomfortable. But you gotta go through those uncomfortable times so that you can know what it is and get used to that feeling so you can overcome it. I think my songwriting and my artistry portrays that to 100%. It's giving people that may be insecure about themselves, it's giving them the security to go out there and be the best version of themselves. That's what it's all about. You can't be too much or too stuck in your head. My ultimate goal is just to shed light on the hardship, but also give people a reason to be happy. I feel like so many times everybody's just trying to one-up each other, compete, and my whole thing, my ideology, I would say, is just keeping people aligned and recognizing each other's advantages and disadvantages and accepting each other no matter where you align with. That's what I hope my art gives off to the people, my overlying or underlying message, so to say. Any advice? Just like one of the huge influences in my life, like Nipsey Hussle said, only thing I didn't do was quit. Just don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, find the joy in this. It's all about having fun, man. We've moved so far away from having fun with things, and it's all about being the best. That's cool. We should always strive to be the best, but still seek joy within it. I want people to resonate that with my art. It's all about having fun. Of course, not being too playful. Also, you gotta be serious at some points, you gotta be mature. But ultimately, it's all about letting people get off of that negative, bad side of things, man. We trying to relax, have fun, better ourselves. And the only way to do that is be comfortable with ourselves. That's what I'm trying to do. Plan B. I feel like my plan B is already in motion. I'm a school teacher. I feel like giving back to the youth is always and should be a priority. So essentially, that's my plan A alongside plan B. Always giving back to the youth, always educating and always learning, being willing to learn new information and open to new information is big for me. Yeah, that's my plan B. Big news, big news, big news. I'm gonna be working on a new project. As far as the EP, should be dropping sooner than you think. I already got a collection of songs put together, songs that I already and produced on my own. Of course, I have an engineer too. Outside of that, I do have a couple acting opportunities flowing through, but I can't speak too much on that. Just be on the lookout. And I'm also songwriting for any artist that needs a writer, wants a writer, or looking to be in the studio with someone that has an optimistic view. Call on me, you know, I do write songs. And yeah, that's about it. Top 5 artists of any kind of art. Staying along the hip hop theme, I'm gonna go Wale, Wiz Khalifa, Kanye West. I was an athlete in high school, so I was really inspired by Kobe Bryant. R.I.P. him, R.I.P. Gigi. They really put the work ethic mentality in my mind, outside of just like chores and doing homework and shit as a kid. But like, you know, being consistent, those are really my influential people. Celebrity crush, I would say at the time being, give me Angela Simmons. She always been like top 10 to me, you know. She's cool, you know. I don't want to just say crush and make it seem like every time I see her I'm a fanboy out over her or some shit. But like, yeah, she's pretty cool. She seemed pretty solid, dope family structure, you feel me? I give it to Angela. She's the GOAT. Favorite designer, I love Bape. I love Louis Vuitton. Consider my name is Retro. Love Mike's, always have. That's like the standard for me, you know. I feel like as a kid they gave me the ability to like put my best foot forward. No pun intended. But yeah, that'll probably be it. Louis Vuitton. Stone Island too. I really rock with Stone Island. It's real subtle. That shit just hella expensive. But yeah, I rock with them brands. Whew, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Real life. Like, social media is cool. I feel like social media is needed for marketing yourself, marketing your artistry, all of that. I love that component about it. But just how it's been transpiring and over the past 7 years, it just seemed like it's all about one-upping each other. Nobody's really being them. That's why I don't like it. I feel like in reality, in real time, that's the best opportunity you could showcase yourself, and that's how I felt like I showcased myself, and I gained my inner confidence and started to not dwell on my insecurities. So real life over social media 10 times. Change one thing. You know, I wouldn't change anything about myself. I know that's probably not the way to answer the question, but that's truth, that's honest. Like, I don't really want to change anything because, you know, this is how God made me. And, you know, he gave me a mind. Thank God he gave me good health. And he gave me a optimistic view and a personality. So I wouldn't change anything. I would just better the things that I'm lacking at. Favorite food spot. Alright, now after I tell y'all this, don't be pulling up trying to see where Retch be at, alright? But my favorite spot is Nando's. I love Nando's. Shout out to my boy. You know who you is for putting me on. Shout out to you, man. Gee, that shit fire. Grilled chicken, shit's healthy. Potatoes, corn, like it's just real basic, but everything is really flavorful, and it's South African inspired, I believe. So that's a double plus, you know, in tune with the culture, all type of food that I love. Nando's every day. Okay, just to be accurate, sometimes some of the songs that I write, I'm fearful of the feedback that I will get, but in the same breath, that's what makes me write it, so that I could like release myself from having that insecurity about it. Because again, it's all about expression. Long as you could make the separation between entertainment and reality, it shouldn't really matter. So I feel like that whole fear component is just a invisible wall we put in our heads. But that will be my biggest fear in terms of today. Shout out my boy Will Mass for starters, man. Day one shit, you know how we've been rocking. Shout out to my boy Go Rob. Huge influence, my day one homie too, since 13, 14, Will as well. Shout out to the whole black community, period, bro. You know, I'm just trying to give us a better perspective of things, man. We done been through a lot of shit, yo. like hella shit, and that's okay. You feel me? But I just want us to all just try and be better, man. Stop the killing, man. Stop the nonsense, bro. We gonna try and do something so everybody ain't gonna have to resort to that fuck shit. But we all gotta be on the same page. Um, and again, just outro, you can follow me, Instagram, JOSHR3TRO. That is Josh Retro. Again, you can also search me on Instagram. Just type in Retch, RETCH. I will pop up, RETCH, I should say. And Twitter _Hustle Russell. And yeah, that's all, man. Be on the lookout for new music, new roles. Much love. God bless. We out.